DJ Lee.
Yes, people, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It is, of course, myself, DJ Lee. And just before we get into the video, as always, make sure you check out DJLee247.com. So today, something a little bit different. I haven't done this type of video before, but I do get a lot of questions asking about certain people or meeting people and little things like that. So I thought, let's give it a go. I'm going to choose one person. We're going to do this as like a trial video, see how it goes. If you guys like it, maybe I'll do more with different people involved. As you know from the name of the channel, DJLee247, I am a DJ. Before COVID, I would be in the clubs every weekend. Obviously that hasn't happened probably since like March. Did a couple of home parties at the start before we were in serious lockdown, but haven't DJed properly for nearly a year now, so it's crazy. Obviously when you DJ, there's other people booked on the events and on the nights, so you do get to meet a lot of people. With social media, how it is, every time you meet someone you have a photo with them, don't you, and share it. So many people message me and comment, oh, when did you meet so-and-so, or what was he or she like, you know, how did you meet them, did you speak to them? This video is just going to explain that a bit more, really. To start off, I have chosen Chip, just because out of most people I've met, he's one of the most consistent artists. When it comes to levels, he's probably, you know, near the highest he's ever been right now. He's on fire. He's just released his mixtape, Snakes and Ladders. Make sure you guys go check that out. It's a massive mixtape. It's so good. So many features on there. You've seen the reviews on this channel. People like Movado, Stylo G, Bugsy, and loads of others. It's a big mixtape. Go check it out. So, the first time I met Chip, I've met him a couple of times briefly, just sort of in passing, was in Bristol. It was in 2014. The headliner was The Game. He was over from America doing a UK tour. One of the people also on the lineup was Fekky. Fekky's DJ, or the person DJing for Fekky's set, was Mr. Play. Mr. Play, obviously I've done a lot of bookings with in the past.
What's happening? It's your boy Mr. Play, aka Party Host with the Most, aka Mr. Sorot Boy UK, and I'm here to let you know Valentine's Day, February the 14th, I'll be down there at Revolutions, Newport, Wales. Me and DJ Lee, we're going to be Sorocking. Ladies, see you there.
In regards to sort of DJs and people who I work with who aren't from my area, I'd say he's a very good friend. When the clubs were open, we did a lot of work together. We had a lot of bookings. He came to Wales a lot, and we did a lot of shows. So Mr. Play was obviously touring with Fekky for the Game tour. He was his DJ. He messaged me saying, oh, I'm in Bristol, because Bristol to where I live is probably 20 minutes away. He was like, you know, we're in Bristol, you should come through. I can't remember the exact conversation, but it was something along those lines. So I was like, okay, cool, yeah, what time are you down, blah, blah, blah. Where is it going to be? So took the details, arranged to meet him. When he got to the venue, I met him there. Went in, did a little sound check, and then we went out to Bristol. I think we went to get food, probably like KFC or somewhere. Can't remember. It was a while ago. It was like 6 years ago. So then we drive back after food to the venue. The crowd are starting to go in. Fekky's, I think he was second on. I think there was a local DJ first and then Fekky and Mr. Play. So they go on stage, blah, blah, blah. We're with Mr. Play, so we kind of just tag along and just see the crowd get some snaps from on the stage. Then Fekky starts performing his remix of Don't Waste My Time. You know that Krypton Conan song? It went off. Also on that song, the remix is Chip. So the people in Bristol didn't know it at the time, but Chip was the special guest for Fekky. So he came out and obviously they did their song. After that, we all go backstage, because they were done, and I don't know if anyone else went on or if it was just a break before the Game, but then the Game did his set as well, and obviously that was amazing. But whilst we were backstage, everyone was just chilling. I can't remember, I think it was like around December time, so I think it was quite close or just after Chip's birthday, because they were kind of celebrating, but it, you know, he was there to support the song and obviously to support Fekky. Yeah, it was crazy. In the backstage, Chip was one of the nicest people you could meet. There weren't many of us in the room, probably like 5, 6, 7, not many at all. He was pouring drinks for everyone. He didn't know me, but he sort of came over, said, oh, do you want this? Can I pour you this? You know, very nice person, sort of down to earth. Just chilled, offering drinks to people, speaking to people, having photos. It was just a chilled occasion. So then, you know, went back out, saw some of the Game's performance, and that was it. After that, we kind of just left. I think after the Game's performance, he was doing like a meet and greet with people, so I know Fekky had a photo with him. A few of us waited just to get a photo before we all left, and then I drove back to Newport. I think the other guys, they either went to where the next tour was or they went back to London, I don't really know. But yeah, Chip was cool. He came on, did his little performance. He wasn't on the lineup, but he came to support Fekky, and then he drove home. It was a crazy night. To be honest, it's weird. The people like that who you listen to their music, you download their songs, you pay for their music, to just be making drinks and handing them out. Obviously he is a real person, we all know that. But when you see people from a distance and you don't know them on that level, it's weird for them to come up to you being like, I'm pouring this, do you want a drink, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Nice guy. After that, he was also booked in Newport. He had a show in Meze, which is no longer a club anymore. But Chip's been around. I've seen Chip a lot of times from the League of My Own days. Hopefully see him again in the future. I know he is touring with the Snakes and Ladders release. That's September this year. If you haven't got tickets yet, go check them out. And yeah, that's it. It's just a little insight into my DJ life, I guess. Some of the people I meet. If there's anyone you know I've met, like you've seen on my social medias or something and you want to know about, comment below and let me know. I'll try and do this a bit more often because I do enjoy these videos and they also take me down memory lane a little bit. But yeah, that's it. Big up Chip, big up Mr. Play, big up Fekky, big up the game. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe, drop a comment below and like this video, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.